basically engaging your public using the normal social media. So we have numbers of social media punya platform. I just spell it and also share with you the idea so that you know exactly what we are going to discuss. So the first one is TikTok, kan? Betul tak? So TikTok is basically, in my opinion, is a web sharing applications, social network that able for you to connect with people and also have sharing mechanism using video or audio, video or pictures. So TikTok ni dia agak robust lah sebab dia boleh gambar, dia boleh picture lah, tapi dia kebanyakannya dalam bentuk yang vertical, betul, vertical, memanjang lah. Jarang kita tengok TikTok ni horizontal, betul tak? So itu dia ada pro and cons lah, dia ada pro and cons. And most of the TikTok user are meant for creating live content and then engage with the public, is either using for the e-commerce and also the other e-commerce punya package lah, kan. So kalau tuan-tuan dan perempuan use this method for encouraging people to like, share, subscribe whatsoever ataupun join, buy, so I may encourage you to sell as a ticket, to join to your environmental health promotion program. So that encourage engagement. That is the first one. The second one is to create continuous engagement with regard to your public audience. This one also quite interesting because orang yang guna TikTok ni sometimes dia akan guna secara santai. Contohnya ustaz-ustaz, orang-orang agama, orang-orang ahli politik dan lain-lain, dia gunakan TikTok to engage the people and then to communicate effectively and then to have the debat ke soal jawab, betul tak? TikTok ada ability tu. Dia tidak seperti social media lain yang nak kena set dekat back end, lepas tu kena panggil kat depan untuk jadi front end, baru boleh ada dekat dalam platform. Tapi TikTok ni, contoh kalau saya buat kelas TikTok malam ni, anda tak puas hati, anda boleh tanya terus kat saya, betul tak? Anda boleh naik dalam live saya. So that is the beauty of the TikTok lah, in my opinion lah. So that is good. And then another parts yang kita kena tahu juga, TikTok ni algorithm dia is different. It is being meant for many contents lah. And then the algorithm are the one who are trying to influence you with regard to the theme or genre that you choose for. So that is for TikTok. TikTok ni nanti saya serahkan you all lah untuk explain. But TikTok ni is not my apa nama ni? My generation. This is not my generation. It is out of my league. Ini luar daripada liga saya. Faham tak? TikTok ni kira liga lain. Ni liga lain lah. Instagram. Korang ni suka kacau kawan-kawan. Okay, Instagram is one of the social media platform also, and it is being dominant together with the Facebook. So Instagram and Facebook is quite dominant in the sense of Instagram ni lebih kepada social network and communication, sharing platform with regard to the pictures. Instagram ni banyak kepada elemen-elemen gambar lah. Awak nak letakkan link dan sebagainya macam tak sesuai kat Instagram lah. Nak letak link pun sebenarnya tak sesuai dekat TikTok juga, kan. TikTok boleh ada ability untuk letak link outside. I'm not so sure because I'm not using it quite sometimes. So yang saya tahu, ada beberapa platform saja yang membenarkan anda untuk meletakkan link untuk external reference. For example macam YouTube, boleh, Facebook, lepas tu Twitter lah. So this is kind of social network yang akan engage orang untuk pergi balik ke landing page. Remember, social network yang you buat atau submit yang you buat is meant for disseminating information and then guide them to go for your main landing page. Ingat jangan anda tersalah ingat apa-apa submit as your landing page, that is not the truth. Okay, ingat, in the end of the day, your submit or whatsoever, it is the page that you borrow from other parties that they have the ability to utilize it for themselves, not for you. The things that you have is only the things that you build yourself. Itu you punya. Lain tu semua bukan you punya. Contoh you pakai TikTok. TikTok bukan you punya, last kali dia still tiktok.com, belakang you punya. Betul. Tapi kalau dia nak shutdown, dia nak ban, dia tak nak bagi content you publish, boleh tak? As they wish. Same also goes to Instagram, same also goes to the Facebook and whatever it is. Tapi kalau you buat website you sendiri, kejap lagi you nak letak benda-benda yang pelik, boleh tak? Boleh. Boleh tak you kena tangkap dengan SKMM? Boleh. Tapi dia orang akan pergi ke polis dululah sebab nak tahu kelas mana yang buat ni. Faham tak faham? Jalan tu boleh lah tapi jauh sikit sebab awak gunakan facility dan address IP di sini. So dia tahulah, oh budak ni tengah belajar. Because this is the essential skill. This is the skill that we train you that you can apply. Not the other skills. Okay, Instagram. The next one is what? X, Twitter. Twitter is also known as the siap-siap. Apa nama? Twitter or also known nowadays is X lah. So Twitter is actually a social network also, but it is based on the textual context. Remember, setiap satu ni dia ada function dia tau. That's why you need to leverage. Jangan pula you listen to my advice and therefore you say no to SOCMED. That is different. That is wrong also. What I meant is you leverage. Apa maksud leverage? Anda gunakan kelebihan semua benda-benda ni for your own purpose. Untuk kepentingan peribadi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Faham tak faham? Yang penting you must have a landing page and then after that you need to have the accessories to protect and also to upgrade, to boost up, to increase the visibility and also to encourage the engagement between people and you with regard to your content of the health promotion. So one of the way to do that using the text beside the website is the X. X or social media seperti Twitter ni is very powerful in terms of networking with regard to the hashtags and also tagging. Dia sangat-sangat power lah bab tu. That's why kalau anda tengok apa-apa konten-konten yang orang viralkan dalam konteks nak buat benda-benda tak elok ni, dalam bentuk perkataan ni, banyak akan gunakan TikTok lah as one of the mechanism because dia power dekat text analytics ataupun dipanggil sebagai text analytics lah. Okey, tadi kita dah ada gambar Instagram, kemudian kita ada yang bercampur macam TikTok, kemudian kita ada lagi yang seperti saya tunjukkan sekarang ini dinamakan sebagai YouTube. YouTube ni banyak orang tahulah kan. Tapi ada banyak juga another platform that you can share inside the video, which is we call it as Vimeo. Tahu, pernah dengar Vimeo? Vimeo. Vimeo is one of the way to share the video also. But Vimeo is more on the subscription base ataupun yang lebih premium lah. So for the free and shareable content, you might want to consider YouTube. YouTube is more on the apa? Dia punya expertise dia. Expertise dia more on the video sharing content. Dia adalah video sharing tau. Dia bukannya untuk social med pun. Dia sebenarnya video sharing. So if you want to educate people and give them content about the demonstration and so on, so the YouTube is one of the way to do it. Even though you can do it inside the TikTok whatsoever, you can do it also. But make sure all the peoples are going back to your landing page. Landing page adalah you punya airport. You punya airport must be equipped with all the details with regard to supporting document in terms of engaging with them. So itu kena ingat. Kemudian apa lagi selain daripada yang saya cakap? Apa lagi yang anda tahu? Instagram, Reddit, pernah dengar Reddit? Reddit pun pernah dengar kan? Reddit is also another website. It is not a very keen social network yang ada dekat Malaysia. Ni semua yang saya cerita yang Malaysian punya konteks. Okay, so first of all, saya akan start yang paling basic, namanya adalah social media yang menggunakan video sharing. Why I say video sharing is one of the important things that you need to learn is because the video sharing is one of the component inside the health educational package. To educate people, you need to encourage them with 3 different approach. It's either to read, hear, listen, dengar, baca, dan another one is to give them a kinesthetic ataupun kebolehan untuk mengaplikasikan apa yang ditunjukkan. So to do that, a very important things in terms of visualizing it and also giving the opportunity to see it in live manner is using the StreamYard. StreamYard is a free account. You boleh bayarlah juga sebab free account dia bagi 20 jam sebulan. Lama ke sikit? 20 jam sebulan. Sebulan anda buat live 1 jam, misal kata 1 jam sekali, so anda boleh ada 20 live sebulan. Banyak ke sikit? Banyak lah kan. Okay, saya tunjukkan StreamYard because saya gunakan StreamYard. So there are other platform also that are able to be used and utilized for the purpose of your video sharing and also live streaming. So saya tunjuk yang basic dulu live streaming ni, which is saya percaya dan sangat-sangat memahami bahawa anda memang tak suka. Sebab apa? Sebab benda ni kena ambil masa sikit untuk faham. Tapi yang anda suka macam inilah TikTok kan. Tekan boleh terus live. YouTube kan, Facebook, tekan boleh terus live. Betul tak? This StreamYard. So first of all, when you open the StreamYard, what you need is actually you need a connection. Anda perlu sambungkan antara one things dengan another one. Saya tunjuk contoh. Saya boleh create and then go for the live streaming and then I can choose lah whatever channels that I already connect it. So let us learn about how to connect it so that you know how to make the live session. Okay, dah sedia belum? Dah sedia dah? Okay, buka StreamYard. You go to the home and then followed by create and then followed to the live stream and then followed by the add new destinations. And then you can add as many as possible lah. If you paid if you paid customer, you can add so many. If you not paid customer, then you have limited lah. Limited. So let's say I'm going to use the YouTube channel over here. So I need to enter and sign in the YouTube channel account lah for that specific things. So anda dah try masuk dah? Dah? Okay, cuba try sampai dapat masuk. So for your information, untuk YouTube disahkan dalam StreamYard, maka you need at least 24 hours of time to make them realize that you are a legit account owner. Itu yang pertama lah, kelemahan dia bila pakai StreamYard ni, but you need to plan ahead lah before you can use. Okay, so to use the YouTube in the first place, you can go to youtube.com and then you can type YouTube Studio. So you have this YouTube Studio. Okay, go to your YouTube Studio. So kenapa tiba-tiba cerita YouTube, tiba-tiba cerita StreamYard ni pula ni kan? Saya nak tunjukkan bahawa tuan-tuan dan puan dikehendaki untuk activate this kind of things before you can use the product. Okay, so I have here the live function, this one. Ni adalah live. Nampak tak go live ni? If I click this one, I need to request. So dia akan kata sini up to 24 hours to get access for live stream. Nampak ya? So if you request it from the StreamYard just now, ni StreamYard ni, kalau saya create live stream, kemudian saya tekan tambah YouTube channel, saya login using my account, my current account here, it is need at least berapa lama tadi? 24 hours for authentication. So maksudnya dia perlu ambil masa lah. Okay, I just give you one example. So this is the example. I'm going to sign in according to this account. And then I shall prompt a certain answer lah. Sign into StreamYard, yes. And then I'm going to allow. And then after I allow everything, then the StreamYard are going to make available. And then they say over here, go to your YouTube live account and then open your YouTube dashboard. Follow the step. You need to request and then you connect again. Maksudnya, this is what you need to do. Okay, faham tak faham ni? Yang ada saya bagi task kepada tuan-tuan dan perempuan kena bercakap dalam masa sejam tu kan, ingat tak? Yang kena buat anda punya apa tu? Lesson plan tu, ingat? Bukan dalam masa sejam, dalam masa seminit. Apa benda pula dalam masa sejam? So you are going to do that Alright, so habis saya dah siap tapi saya tak boleh gunakan. In fact, I need to enable this one. I need to request and then I need to verify also lah. I need to use the phone verification and so on and so forth. Why this one is very important? Because the YouTube need to understand that you are human or you are the legit people lah that stay in a certain country and so on. Okay, after you finish doing this authentication, then you will get the code and then you enter the code accordingly. So all these things need to be done secretly. So I may edit this video because I cannot show everything. So it's done already. So it's verified and then wait for 24 hours. Faham ya? Proses dia jauh ke straightforward? Jauh sikit lah kan. Tapi dia punya kepentingan dia is you have the ability to live stream it. I need you to try your best for live stream. And then you can do it for at least 1 minute lah punya video. Okay, done Itu adalah untuk StreamYard. Any other questions? Same also goes to the Facebook. Facebook saya rasa tak perlu. Facebook you just authenticate and then you can use. So let me just share with you the idea of what is going to be happen. Apa yang akan terjadi jika saya gunakan live video ini. Live example. Okay, I'm going to share it as a public. And then create a live stream. So this is the idea how the live stream is being performed. So when you perform a live stream, then automatically you have a back end and then front end. Maknanya anda ada stage lah. So dekat stage depan, anda akan biarkan masyarakat tengok anda punya video. And then dekat belakang, anda akan uruskan anda punya penceramah. Ini contoh. Okay, this is the idea. Nampak tak color dia? Tak putih. Contoh saya letak gambar saya kan. Kejap lagi ni kalau saya tekan go live ni, masuk dalam live YouTube saya ni, confirm kena bahan ni. Faham tak faham ni? Okay, all of you are being invited now to go to my website, to go to my YouTube channel and then you can start to open the YouTube and then we try to live and then you can see what is the live is all about. Cuba try. Dah. Siapa yang nak jadi saya punya panel? Ados, mana Ados? Ni, siapa, okey tak apa. Siapa-siapa yang berminat, laki atau perempuan, seorang laki, seorang perempuan, tolong type ayat ni. streamyard.com/7qxmumd6aq. Tolong, pakai phone pun tak apa. Cepat, kita nak tunjuk example ya. We just wanna share with you the example of how the live of the sessions will be inside the video sharing platform lah, example YouTube. Okay, cepat. Siapa nak join? Benda ni penting ni.